So what I'm trying to demonstrate to you here is that these scholars, the reason why they do this is because Hebrew is only spoken by like such a tiny percentage of the world. It's like less than 2%. And Greek, this version of Greek, it's dead, right? So does anybody care about the original Greek and the original Hebrew? Does God care? No. But what the scholars are doing is that because those two languages are dead, they're saying, well, since there's no perfect translation and you can't know what God said, if you really want to know what he said, you got to go back to the original languages. But because you are an uneducated person who doesn't go to seminary, who doesn't go to Bible school to learn these languages, you make them your God, and they are going to dictate to you what the scriptures say. Then by doing that, now you're going to pay them money and buy their study Bibles and buy their lexicons and buy their Greek libraries and their New Testament and Kurt Allen and Nestle Allen. You're going to buy all their stuff, and you're going to compare the different modern Bibles, and you're going to read all of them and come out knowing nothing. But you're going to buy their resources because you want to really know what the Greek and the Hebrew says, right? And now because you know Greek and Hebrew, let's say that person knows Greek and Hebrew, they're going to appear very smart and intelligent because they know an irrelevant dead language that nobody can speak. These scholars, especially the ones who know Hebrew, are some of the biggest thumps that ever thumped the Bible. These guys are going to all the Greek and the Hebrew trying to show me stuff that they had to get from a Bible believer. And the scholars are running around quoting like they got it from the Greek and the Hebrew. They didn't get it from the original languages. The original languages showed them nothing. It showed them nothing. But now they've taken God's position. They've taken God's position, and God is not like that. The Bible warns you 3 times about adding and taking away from his words. 3 times. Incidentally speaking, all of the modern Bibles have to compare themselves to the King James. They don't compare themselves between each other because the scholars in their own directories, when you open the Bible, and they don't believe the translations that they're translating are inspired. Okay, so they're more lost than the lost people. What are they spending all that work trying to translate the Bible to get to the original? Don't you see how ridiculous that is? Don't worry, guys. After 400 translations, we're going to get to the originals, but you've never seen the originals. If you've never seen the originals, how do you know what they look like for you to translate to get back to them? You are a professional liar if you believe that. You're a professional liar. And 80% of these dudes on YouTube, they're all teaching that. And a lot of them, they get money to promote the new Bibles and do unboxings and show off the new edition of the John MacArthur Study Bible and this and that Bible. They get money to do this. For love of money.